It's the Swipe Life podcast with comedians Dana Alexander and Aideen McQueen. Don't forget our resident moderator, Karl. Yes, we are navigating the online world of dating. Follow us at the Swipe Life podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the latest episode of The Swipe Life. I'm Aideen McQueen and this is my wonderful co-host,
Dana Alexander. And we're also hosted and moderated by the lovely Karl. Just making sure my lipstick's okay, girl. So, let's get into this one. So, because I was having some trouble actually, I don't know, like a lot of these guys, I'm like, do I really want to put on makeup and leave the house for this dude? Like half of the time I'm just like, I'm so skeptical. So we decided what we were going to do is actually go on a speed dating event. So what was it, 2 days ago we went on this speed dating event? It was a Tuesday, and now it's Friday. Girl.
You guys went together?
Yeah.
We did, yeah, of
to
course.
speed dating?
We went to speed dating, yeah. Where was the? We went in some ritzy area and somewhere in South London.
Yeah.
Southeast London, if I'm not mistaken, or Southwest actually.
Very nice part of the world.
Yeah, but we didn't know, like. Okay, I'll let you start. How did you feel about the experience?
So it wasn't as bad as it could have been. That's how I'll put it. It was
12 guys.
Hard work. And it's worse for the guys really, because the women would sit down at various tables. You had a card in front of you. You wrote down the man's name. You wrote down your own name. And the men would follow along and go to all the women. So already the women are kind of the gatekeepers of sex. We've got the power. And you spent 5 minutes, which is actually so long when you're not really gelling with somebody, but it's plenty of time to get a vibe or a feel for people, I think.
Yeah, five minutes. Yeah. That's excruciating.
5 minutes. So 12 by 5. It was a long. It felt like a long time. I was really happy when it was over. But it was like going to the gym. I wasn't looking forward to it. I didn't enjoy it when I did it, but when it was over, I felt good.
I know you can't. So, oh God. I mean, you have to do the names at the end.
Yeah,
you have to. Yeah.
I didn't actually tick anybody. There was one guy in there who kept ticking in front of me, and I was like, I don't even know. So there were 12 dudes.
Oh no, you don't tick in front of people.
So you have a choice. You have the names, and then you go yes, no, for F for friend, not fail. So you know, obviously no means never want to see that person again. Yes wants to go on a date, and friend would like to be that person's friend.
So that was an interesting one, I have to say. We went through 12 dudes, and there were 9 of us. It was actually kind of fun because they sent us upstairs, and it was just a bunch of women, and we were just cackling together and just having a little bit of a laugh. And then the men came in, and there were more of them than there were of us.
Yeah, which I was surprised by. There was many more men than there were women. I didn't think that would be the case, but that was good.
Yes. What did you think of the quality of the guys that came through?
They were all really nice. They were really nice. And I know nice is not a descriptive word, but they were all well able to talk. They'd obviously been done dating. You know, most of them had fairly interesting questions. They weren't shy. They'd gone on dates before, and they had good energy, most of them.
Yeah.
Just like local guys?
They were local enough. Some of them travelled quite far for the speed dating. I'd say some of them were really, really into it.
The loud American guy was from my neighborhood. I was like, oh God,
no way. He was from your neighborhood.
The loud American man who was definitely over 50. We went to a 30 to 50.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd be good in the middle. But most of the guys were in their 40s.
Yeah, apparently those things, men go 30 to 50. Oh, I'm 50. Yeah, I could be with a 30-year-old. And they're at the older end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
No, this company must do some kind of like, it was for a company.
It was, yeah.
They must do. He must have just had a bad life, because they don't. People like that, like those kind of companies, like
he was black, so we thought he could get away with it.
Yeah,
that's what I reckon.
They didn't verify our ages or anything.
You didn't verify either.
No.
Wow.
So this.
I was wondering how you two got in.
You knew that was
I think we should go to the 50 to 70, because we would be the absolute hotties at the 50 to 70. We definitely get a sugar daddy there. Imagine,
the sugar daddy is your goal, honey.
I'm sorry, Aideen. Like, you should have gone to Harvard.
I need a dude with a strong back and a good attitude.
Yeah. So they were it was kind of fun because you were there, and then some of the other girls were good crack. There was one woman, and she was really dressed up. She had a lovely tight, really white tight dress
with red wine.
Oh, I'm so worried. I'm so worried. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. And I know she really wanted us to say, "Oh my God, no, you're gorgeous. Don't be nervous." She just really wanted it, but none of us. We were all too middle class to acquiesce to that kind of bullshit. And she, "Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Oh my God, I'm so nervous. Oh, I said I hit on my own. I'm so nervous." Very annoying. Very annoying.
She got some play though, because she was chatting with dudes after. I mean, what was sad? Okay, so let's just go through.
The nervous one is the one chatting to guys afterwards.
So you have three choices: no, yes, friends. I ticked a lot of dudes for friendship because I just didn't want to be mean.
Yeah,
and they were nice. I probably wouldn't be friends with them, but I just thought, hey. And I only ticked two guys.
Okay.
So he would have been the first guy for me, because she was to my left. He was all right. I gave him a yes. The first one, who was your second one?
Yeah, right? He was nice.
Oh,
yeah.
you both picked the same guy?
Well, I picked the one that worked for Sky News.
Yeah, I picked him as well.
He was too short for me though, and I wasn't. But he was the best of what was out there. What did I say?
Oh, it couldn't have been that bad. It's 12 guys, 12 hot happening.
Well, let's go through. The first guy was perfectly normal. Who would have been your second guy?
Yeah, he was sound.
And your first guy would have been that Jamaican dude.
Yeah.
I think he's probably, because I got my matches. For some reason,
So mine didn't. They send me Dana's stuff because Dana had registered me. The guys are running it, by the way. I thought it would be kind of this fun guy who's a DJ. Get your romance on. Come on, ladies, let's move around. No, there were these two London blokes right upstairs, ladies here, gentlemen there. It was like they was trying to sell jelly deals or something.
Bit of perfume.
There was no panache about them at all. But we had to put our matches in the next day, and I got all my stuff jumbled up. I actually got a vomiting bug, so I was really
she
not
didn't have
concentrating.
To put the matches in the why and tell us why because two guys just gave you their number.
Two guys just gave me their number. Yeah.
I got nothing. Okay. So some guy said my eyes were sparkly. I'm like, oh, I wear contacts. They're not colored.
Why would you say that? Just say thanks.
Or he was inquiring, why are your eyes so shiny? And I'm like,
I'm drunk. Yeah.
I wasn't, but I mean, I do smoke a little, But it is my contact lenses, I found out apparently.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
okay, because I do sometimes.
And they dry out your eyes too.
Sometimes look at your eyes and go, your eyes are amazing. And I'm your friend and I know you for ages, but it still go, wow.
Oh, well, they weren't amazing enough because guess what, honey? I got mine back. 0 matches, 1 friend match, and 1 new message.
Oh,
I'm going to open the message first.
Yeah.
I haven't done this yet, people. It took a lot of...
You got a message from one of them?
Yeah. Adololo Adesina says, hello, Dana. So the African guy, he was nice. The Nigerian.
With the chip tooth.
Are you the stand-up comedian from Canada? Just struggling to see the profile pic. I'm local in Teddington, and we can meet up sometime if you're cool.
Aw. So he wants to be your friend?
Yeah, nobody wants to.
Oh, maybe he just wants to try.
Won't you be my lover?
No, he doesn't want to be friends. I think he wants to be.
He wants to probably try, but I ticked him as a yes because they were nice.
Yeah, he was nice guy.
So yes, okay. I'm not going to reply to him yet, just because I don't even know what to say. And then I think he was my only friend match. Let's see. 0, 1 friend match. Yeah, Adiola. Oh. We're gonna beep that out. Yeah. He was a nice guy.
He was lovely.
Yes, but sometimes I get a little bit like a lot of Nigerian guys are very forward. He was a little timid. You're very pretty. I want to go on a date with you. I'm like, oh gosh.
Yeah. They could be very forward.
They could be a little forward, but so that was 1 match. Okay, so let's start talking about these dudes.
Okay.
What about that one that came in? This one guy came in.
Asian first of all, she doesn't have any. Do you know who were the two with your numbers? Before we slag them all off.
So I put down everybody just there to be friends with, but I don't know if anyone. Obviously, the guy the gays who gave me their card would have probably matched with me.
Yeah, of course.
So it's the guy with the very windy moustache.
Okay, he was half Iranian, half Indian.
Yeah, that guy.
He put me off because when I asked him about his come dine with me menu, he wanted to have an eggplant starter and an eggplant main. He just was a little too into eggplants for me. I was just like, no. And yeah, that mustache, the Salvador Dali of it all. Well, that's nice.
Babe. No, you can't like do that.
I did.
No, just because they're too into eggplant. That's
No,
the most
that's somebody
reason.
someone who doesn't think.
No, it's somebody who's a
You
vegan.
cannot have you cannot have eggplant as a starter and as a main on Come Dine With Me. What kind of wild life is that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
This guy has no imagination.
Yeah.
He was the one who I found it hardest to knock the chat out of it. So I did all the chatting.
Yeah.
But I think some of the shy guys, they like that. They want a bubbly woman that just entertains them. So then he gave me the card.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't remember what he did. What was his job again?
He worked as a support worker.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And then there was who was the other one that gave you the card or number?
He was, I think, of Indian extraction.
Was he the one eating
older.
M&M's, girl?
Yes.
This dude just show up at the table. First of all,
this is kettle cooking. Yeah, go on. He shows up at the table eating
M&M's.
Come on.
Eating M&M's, and he's supposed to sit across from me. He sits beside me.
She
and
goes to a show with a hot dog.
He's just slouching. Hey, I wasn't on a date. I wasn't trying to look for a man. I was trying to support you, and I was hungry, girl. So this guy shows up. He's supposed to sit here. He sits beside me. He's slouching. You could tell this guy was not feeling me. He's like, yeah, this bitch isn't for me. And I was just kind of like, so tell me about yourself. And the one thing that put me off about him was he doesn't like to travel at all.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, well.
Iranian Indian.
No. This is just. I think this guy was just Asian, like Indian. Yeah. But very, very British. He wasn't for me.
No, he didn't drink, and as soon as I told him I didn't drink, he was all over me, and I was like, that's all he requires, somebody who doesn't drink, okay. But he wasn't for me either. He's a bit serious. There wasn't much crack.
Yeah.
He asked me what my favourite film was, and I told him The Sound of Music, and he looked horrified.
Is that your favorite film, though?
I love it. It just reminds me of nostalgia.
Oh, gosh.
Like he wanted me to say The Godfather or Goodfellas or something like that.
Films.
Which are great films. Yeah, I know what men want me to say. Scarface.
Yeah. They just want you to say films.
But I just thought I'm going to put the cat I'm going to put the cat amongst opinions. Yeah, here. I'm going to say, I'm not going to say some Aaron Aronofsky film or some Coen Brothers film. I'm just going to say The Sound of Music.
You quite liked the one dude that was a cab driver.
Yeah, I liked him.
One with four daughters.
I didn't know he had 4 dauters. I didn't get that out of him.
From age 7 to 18. He was just like, when he told me 4, I was like, 4? And he was like, wow, everybody acts so shocked because I look young. I'm like, oh God.
Yeah, he did look young. I thought he was very good looking.
He was okay. He wasn't my type.
Nobody's your type except for one nation, the Iranian nation.
That's not true. I like Italians. I like Albanians. I like Turks. I like Greeks. I like Cypriots. I like Maltese.
The olive oil boys.
I like Saudis. I like Egyptians.
Yeah.
I like.
Fair enough. I'm just teasing you.
I would like an Irish guy. I've been out with Irish guys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this guy wasn't your type. I thought he was very handsome, and then he was obviously confident, and he was chatting to one of the girls afterwards, so they seemed to get hit it off.
The one in the white dress, right?
Yeah,
the white dress girl. She got your man.
Yeah, she did.
She got your man. Well, she's gonna have a lot of company with 4 flipping girls.
Well, maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's the trick from now on. Okay, then I can do my ticking and shit, but afterwards I'm going for him.
Yeah,
I'm going in.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Who like if
those girls? They've probably done it before. They're like, those two don't know.
No, they don't know. They were straight downstairs, just surrounded by men. We were up there like 4 of us, like, oh my God. She's like, the one girl's like, now I haven't been back to one of these in 10 years. But then she gave us the real tea.
Oh yeah,
because all those dudes were munchkins, except for that one eating the M&Ms.
Yeah, I said to Dana, how did you find it? And what did Dana say?
I felt like Snow White, Snow Black, just surrounded by dwarves. It was crazy.
Dorothy and Munchkin
Land. It was insane.
I didn't even notice that they were small.
They were all tiny, and I could tell because I sat behind the desk and I'm like, these guys are tiny. Yeah. But you know what? Apparently the bar next door was full of gigantic rugby men. But
we'll go to a rugby.
Next time.
I was about to have like the worst explosive vomiting of my life, so I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
The next time we'll go to some rugby. We'll come to Dublin to the rugby. There's rugby matches on in my area every weekend.
Oh, I like when they do a little skirmish.
Yeah.
Yes, those butts. I love watching rugby. So let's go through them. So I like the Jamaican guy who was your first guy, and he was my last guy. He's from the same town as, some of his family's from the same town as my family. And he told me the funniest thing, because my family's from Maypen. He said, they say, may a pen, I not play a pen. Anyways, I tried to match with him as a friend. Nope, only the African guy wants to talk to me. Or the Nigerian dude. He was, the Jamaican guy was tiny. He was real little. He was really little. I'm trying to think who else. Who else was there? Oh, what about that guy who recognized you?
Oh, yeah. So the last guy that I had, which would have been your first guy.
No, he was the second last.
Okay, fair enough.
He was the second last.
Do you see each other? Is it in like a room?
Yeah, we were beside each other.
Oh, it's like a train.
Yeah, it's a train of ladies.
Girl.
So I write down...
What's that one where they sew their bums to their mouths?
Oh, it's a human centipede.
That's it. It was like a human centipede.
It was exactly like a human centipede. So we...
Date one, date all.
It was... So they
she can't get it out of her mind now.
He wrote down my name, and he goes, Aideen. Oh, I was watching an Irish comedian on television recently called Aideen McQueen. Have you heard of her?
You couldn't even recognize her.
And I was like, am I invisible? And I said, I am her. And he went,
are you sure?
Really? You're joking. You're joking. He didn't believe that I was me. And it made me feel so sad, because I know I look really well on the television, and people say you look great on the television. I said thanks. I know I do look plain in real life, and they say no. But now I know those people are lying to me. The TV just makes me look better than I am.
They've good lighting in that studio.
They've got very good lighting.
They do.
Yeah, but it's just painful that I look so much better on the TV.
Oh no! What was he doing watching that channel?
And that's the thing. That is
There's
the thing.
the panic.
Yeah. And he was.
I saw you on TV.
And this poor
that
guy.
Means he's watching
I felt kind of sad for him, because he's been to lots of the events, and he was 50, and he was like, I'm gonna have to go in the other group next year. You know what I mean? And he had like his teeth were rotten out of his mouth, and he wasn't very attractive.
He was a nice man. I thought he was kind.
Nobody who watches GB News for fun is nice.
What about my program though? That's fun. Come on.
Yeah.
The Rioters channel. I was there too, but I wasn't as nice as you. Like, you get guys that'll message you to go on dates from that channel. I used to get like threats.
5. Oh no, I get threats
racism.
as well.
Oh,
I hate that woman. I'm not watching it tonight. Yeah. All the time.
Nobody's ever tried to pick me up from GB News.
I bet you if you looked into your spam from whatever you were on a few years ago, there would be men. Yeah.
I do look in my spam. Trust me, they're not there, girl.
But that's because it's an unbelievably flattering, unrealistic view of me that people can't even recognize me in the street.
Well, that's probably good.
Yeah.
Because a lot of left-wing people get jumped at that channel. Not women, but a couple of the guys have.
Okay,
so,
really? Who?
Really?
Yeah. What's his name?
Of course, yeah. Owen
Jones that was a different station, but then there was the other one, Mehdi, or no, he's the one that does Quilliam. Really good-looking guy, Pakistani. Everybody got him off now because he was anti-vaxxer. And then Benjamin Butterworth.
Okay.
Yeah. They got jumped, and the security used to have to walk me to the car.
Yeah, they used to walk me to the train, but they don't do that anymore. They just watch the show.
Where the fuck's the studio?
We won't say.
GB News? It's easy enough to find out.
You can kind of find out quite easily. Although not as easily as you think, because the first few times I went there, I kept trying to get the postcode. It's not as easy as you think to find out.
It's pretty. It was near Paddington, basically. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Right.
Nasty.
So
let's get Of any of those guys, would you actually go on a date with this guy?
Yeah, I would. I think we could be friends.
I think
he was
he'd be a good one. You guys look cute together too.
Okay, because
you
we're
have
both
little ginger
children.
I'm trying to think who else was there. So there's the Jamaican guy, the African guy, the Iranian Indian guy,
the taxi guy who was an athlete.
The athlete?
He had been a professional athlete.
Oh, I didn't know. We didn't get that far.
No.
Then there was the American guy.
Oh my God, so annoying.
That guy was drunk.
Yeah.
That guy came in and he was just laughing at his own jokes.
Hey, look
at you. He was going to squirt water out of a tie at me.
Yeah. He was so animated. He told me that he worked for Harvard writing essays about texts for people in prison, such as The Great Gatsby. And I'm like, I was very surprised.
He told me he got in a fight by the river with a guy about Brexit before he came. That's what he told me. It's funny.
Still worrying about Brexit.
I know. Well, hey, I mean, it's an ongoing theme, right? So yeah, that was. Would you go speed dating again?
I will go again. Yeah, I think
we got to pick a better place, though.
What do you mean? That was the really good place.
Plus, you two have got to try and do the older bracket one.
Yeah, just for the laugh, just pretend. For the crack. We should. It'd be so funny.
If you fall
pretend
in love?
I'm 50. Who will believe that?
Nobody will believe it. But then you can just, at least you can just say black don't crack, and then just smile at them, and I'll just be like, oh, I've lived in a monastery for 20 years in Ireland. I didn't get outside. It was an enclosed order of nuns.
Okay, so we'll go on an older one.
We should.
Or at least 45 plus. That's old enough.
Because we tried to go in another one. Dana tried to book us
and
another one.
We
were too old.
38 was the cutoff.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, that was that. I'm trying to think. Do we have anything else that we? Oh yeah, we were talking about this. Arranged marriages.
Yeah.
You were saying your grandparents were arranged.
Well, yeah, most Irish. See, the idea of this freedom to marry whoever you want is fairly modern, and in old Irish society, especially after the famine, people were very conscious of trying to marry people with somebody who had land.
Yes.
Yeah. So you'd have a dowry. So my nanny, who was born in 1913, had a dowry. Now, it wasn't big at all. And she married a man called Bill. So Bill would have been born in 1898. So not the hugest age gap, 16. Yeah, he's my grandpa.
Oh, I'm married a guy named Bill. You mean grandpa?
Well, you see, I never met the man. He was dead in the 60s. So it's not like, grandpa, let me sit in your knee. Like, if he were alive today, he'd be 127. So I never met the guy. But
your grandpa.
My grandpa. This guy Bill. Yeah, there's one photo of him.
How can you have a grandpa that's 120? Have you got parents that are like really made love really old?
So my dad was 40 when I was born, which was old at the time. His dad was like 50 when he was born, and then there's another old. Yeah. So basically, like, they touched the famine, and so that was common enough. Kind of, you were introduced to somebody, and the match was made by the priest or the local families agreeing together, and you didn't have much choice in the matter.
We should arrange a date.
A totally economic term. Marriage is
we should do that.
Let's give it a go. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do this off here, but we're going to go into each other's. Maybe this is for the Patreon when we get into it.
Yeah.
I'll go through your socials. You go through mine, and I will pick 3 guys for you.
Oh, you're not going to be able to do that. You've got to pick one. Yeah,
too much.
3 is like way too much.
Yeah,
okay, but what Karl. If they don't like you back? That's why you have to pick 3.
No, you got to pick one good one.
One good one, but what if he doesn't get back to her? Then the experiment is over.
No, because then he doesn't count as one.
Okay,
like, so it has to be one solid date.
One at a time. We have to pick. I think
I don't mind if there's three in one shag.
I think if you go for 3, maybe one will come. Maybe not even one will come back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
So if at least I pick 3.
Oh, you can go for hundreds. I mean,
that's true.
Yeah, go for hundreds, but as long the first one is the one, the what's the one.
Okay.
Follow it, track it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you'll do mine, and I'll do yours. I think I'm going to try Bumble.
And then if you get 2, it's a
because I have to join back up on that thing. I did meet a dude on Bumble. He was cute, but he was insane. He was insane.
How do you mean he was insane?
Oh, he was just like,
Where was he from?
He's half Albanian and Greek.
Okay, very on brand. Yeah,
very on brand. He's nice and tall. Yeah. He worked in the technical sector, but he was like emotionally stunted. Like, he was just kind of a dickhead. Do you know what I mean? He wanted one thing, and he didn't really want to talk to. Like, it was
What did he want?
With him?
Sex. Period. And then he asked to move in with me, and I was like, because he was losing his place, I was like, what are you talking about?
So just a second. So how long did you see this guy for?
I only saw him twice.
Did you sleep with him?
Yes.
Okay,
it was right after my ex.
Okay.
I was like, and I did it in his bed. I felt great. He moved out the day before. I had the dude in the bed the next day.
Well done. How'd you get over a man under another one?
Yeah.
But he wanted to move in with you after 2.
Well, he was losing his place, and he was saying, hey, do you have a spare room, sort of? And I'm like, or I can live with you. And I was like, no, you're not living with me. That's crazy. Like,
that is crazy.
And then I just stopped talking to him.
And they say the women are crazy. That's mental.
I thought so, too. He was doing it as an opportunist. I don't think he was, you know what I mean?
Total sociopath. And did he have a good job?
Yeah, he had a really good job.
Yeah, so get your own place, mister.
Yeah, it's just a bit tricky, this market.
Yeah, it's very tricky.
It is a bit tricky, this market.
He was being really opportunistic.
So yeah, conclusions. What are we gonna do? You know what else? Everybody got everybody else got some play except for me. And I'm not trying to be rude, but that one girl.
Oh yeah.
She was like Jabba the Hutt, and she's like, "Oh, I can't go anywhere because of my disabilities." And she's like, "Oh, I got 2 numbers." I'm like,
she got 3 numbers. This woman.
Oh,
so Dana afterwards.
Dana was. So we were staying.
Yeah, you two are missing the game.
Yeah, we were on we were on waiting for the train to go back into town.
Yeah.
And I told Dana that I got 2 numbers, and she was like, "Oh no, I didn't get any numbers. What's wrong with me?" And then this woman comes along, and she wouldn't be conventionally attractive.
Hobbled along. No, she came in a wheelchair.
And she
unconventionally attractive.
No, she had like a big like she's like old African like big mama, like the type of woman you like see selling chicken
documentary level
live outside a market, that type of woman.
She probably squeezed the number out of them.
Yeah.
No.
And she said there was 3 guys have agreed to come to Fulham. That's where she lived. And she said, I've got disabilities, I can't really travel. And so she had, I would say, nothing going for her, but she managed to get 3 numbers.
Maybe that's the trick.
Yeah, you don't know though.
Have
you don't
nothing
know.
going for you.
No.
That's why I got 2, babe.
You don't know her game. She could have good fucking
She
game.
might have just done the little tickle of the palm when she met them.
Yeah.
Or some kind of a reach underneath.
Who do you think she matched with?
I've no idea. I mean,
I don't think she matched with anyone because she got their numbers.
Do you know what I really, really
that's
wanted
what I mean,
to?
But whose numbers do you think she got?
I really, really wanted to look around. But the whole time I wanted to look around to see what everyone else was doing, how they were getting on. But I was very conscious of giving the person that I was speaking to all the attention that I could for that 5 minutes, because I thought, I'm not going to be rude. But every part of my body was crying out. I wanted to give you side eye. I wanted to look at what how so nervous the woman was doing. I wanted to see what the other guys were doing, who they were interacting with. It was so, I'd love to have been able to watch it as well as being in it.
Did you feel awkward going through it?
Yeah.
I didn't feel awkward at all.
I didn't feel.
Because I was just like, I don't like you.
I feel. Maybe this is the difference, right? See, you'll just give off the I don't like you vibe.
I was really nice and smiling.
I'm sure you were nice.
Do you know who was nice? Was that Asian guy? I think he's like Filipino or something. I should have checked him.
Plumber.
He was cool.
Yeah.
But also too, he was like
very
he could fit on my keychain, girl.
Yeah. Very short.
I have earrings bigger than this man.
A lot of people were like, "How long have you been single? How have you been finding this?" Like,
but he was cute, and he was the ones in the beginning were a little better, I thought. They seem to get progressively worse. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe, yeah.
What did you think of the Jamaican guy who's your first guy? He was my
first guy. He was very shy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a bit shy with me, yeah.
He wasn't shy with me.
By the time he got around to 12 people.
Yeah, once you get around, you're like, oh.
Oh, okay. Well, we have to do another one, and then when we come back, we'll see, because my profile still hasn't been verified on seeking rich men or whatever this girl.
Sugardaddy.com.
Sugardaddy.com.
I want an easy life.ie.
Yes. Yeah. So make sure you tune in. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, also known as X. And if you want to really find out what's going down, you will join our Patreon. Yes, beginning memberships start at £5. That's where we're going to be doing the X-Files.
X-Files.
Yeah, telling the tea on all our filthy exes. That's right. At least I know with all the exes, I bet you they'll subscribe.
Yeah.
I remember once my ex, because this is my ex from Canada, and I was just looking through his Instagram because I'm crazy, and he had this picture of a man and a woman about to kiss, and the woman was sucking the soul out of this man, and he wrote under the picture, "I used to date that girl, i.e. me, this bitch."
No, he didn't have your name on it.
No, but I know it was me because it was the time frame. So I just liked the post.
Very good.
And he blocked me on everything, girl.
Wow, you traumatized that man.
Yeah, I did. You know, it's so funny.
You really sucked the life out of him.
This is the one. His name was Massimo. Everybody knows this was no secret. He was another comedian, and we used to call him Rassimo. It was the only cut we ever had on him that he got mad about because he had a pretty good sense of humor. But
what's Rassimo?
Ras means ass in Jamaican, so we used to call him Rassimo.
Oh, like Rasclat.
Yeah, exactly, Rassimo.
So did he have a big ass?
He had a big everything. He was a big guy. He was a big guy. Except he was not. He was my height. Mm-hmm. The shortest man I ever stayed with. Oh, all right. Well, that's it for the podcast. Till next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye, Karl. Say bye.
Bye.
All right. There we go.
Great. That's brilliant.
Yay.
I'm
The Swipe Life podcast every Friday on YouTube. If you want to record your own podcast, make sure you contact Karl at filmwork.com for all your audio and visual needs. Don't forget to follow us at the Swipe Life podcast. And if you want the behind the scenes tea, make sure you're following us at the Swipe Life podcast on Patreon. See you next week.